Hey, it's Jake with the Intermark Group, the nation's largest psychology-driven marketing firm, and this is the CMO Minute. This week's CMO Minute, we're going to discuss the concept of how to get consumers to pay attention to our message in the first place. There was a great recent article out of the Max Planck Institute for Psycholinguistics that reminded us that the brains are in essence a prediction machine, which means that it's constantly reading ahead to see if it knows what's going to happen. And if it does know what's going to happen, it moves on. Article's well worth reading, but here's the major upshot for marketers. There's a concept called cognitive disruption, and it has to do with how we get people to pay attention. And it works simply like this. The brain thinks it's going to know what is going to happen, it stops paying attention. So if I were to ask or start a sentence with, I'm going to take the dog for a, what does your brain do? It immediately thinks walk. It probably envisions a puppy on a walk, or maybe perhaps your dog for a walk, and it kind of moves on and stops paying attention. However, if I end that sentence with, I'm going to take the dog for a beer, the brain says, wait a minute, that was not what I was expecting. And it hyper-focuses on the concept of newness, and it pays attention, and it begins asking questions. Did you really take the dog into a bar? Did you buy the dog an actual beer? And it focuses the attention on what's going on. It's a great lesson for us in creative, particularly marketing creative, with a concept called cognitive disruption. Be unexpected. It's a simple answer to why cliches don't work and why we skim most ads and cease to process them. Because people have a tendency to reuse marketing concepts and the brain skims through those. Cognitive disruption, of course, is much deeper than just being unexpected, but it's a great place to start. We're going to discuss this in greater depth with this week's blog, which as always is at intermarkgroup.com/insights. Keep those questions coming, and we will see you next week at the CMO Minute.